All right, let me make sure everything is good. All right, what's going on? Welcome in, everybody. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Let me post this on Instagram real quick. And I'm live for you guys. Today is going to be a really fun stream. It's been a little bit since I've really done a stream per se. So, yo, what's going on? How are you? How you doing? I'm going to be streaming on Twitch in a little bit, actually, as well. Let me just copy this, go to Instagram, and then let's see, boom, paste, done. Okay, hold on. Let me take a photo. This is how we do it. Kind of just, let's go like this. All right. Live now on YouTube. Link in bio. All right, we're going to talk, just hang out. By the way, I have, there's 48 hours left in my Indiegogo campaign for Addict. So I'm very excited about that. Let me also post this on Twitter. Live now on YouTube, talking movies and stuff. Very descriptive. All right, hold on. Paste. Come on. Why? There we go. Paste, tweet. Okay. What's going on? Art. Hey, Michelle, how are you? It's good to see you in here. Let's see. But yes. By the way, don't mind my hair. It is a mess today. My wife and I just got back. We ate some dinner. We had some Chinese food, so that's good. Yeah, it's a Friday night. I didn't have to work today, which is really nice. I had the day off, so it's just been hanging out. That's really what I've been up to. But I hope everyone's doing well. I wanted to make this live stream for a couple of reasons. Number one, it's been a while since I've done a live stream and just kind of chatted with you guys in this type of format. Number two is that my Indiegogo campaign for my short film Addict, which, by the way, everyone who has graciously donated and contributed to the cause, I greatly appreciate it. I'm very excited about my short film, and it only has 2 days left. It has, I think, maybe a little over 48 hours, actually, but a little over 48 hours. If you are interested in looking into more of what I'm doing with my short film, there is a link down below in the description where you can find that will take you to my Indiegogo campaign. If you feel so inclined, you can contribute to the campaign. There's different perks and everything. But yeah, there's only 2 days left, and I'm very excited to make this film. And it's it's crazy that the campaign is almost over. Like, we're almost there. But anyway, we are going to answer your guys' questions. I also, we're just going to have a fun time. I will be streaming on Twitch also after this. I'm going to take a little bit of a break and then I'll stream on Twitch. But yeah. All right. Anyway, let us see here. So I said, I'm just going to show you guys names. We got T-Wow Hanks, my good buddy. How are you? Art. We got Michelle. What are you going to be streaming? There's an event that I'm doing with Shine Patrol, the Dynamax Adventure Showdown. So I'll be doing some DAs. Let's see. Is directing more satisfying than writing? I would actually, right now, I'd probably say writing. Writing is very satisfying because when you write something, art, like, there's kind of this like, how do I put it? There's almost like this like contingent creation space where it's like you're so focused, you're trying to not just write for this short film, but also you're trying to kind of get ready for other projects. So you kind of start getting into that creative space and that mindset. And so, like, even though I've been writing Addict, I've also gotten really great ideas for other stuff I want to do after Addict. So I really like writing because I feel like there's more, opportunities for creation. Whereas, like, directing, you're directing people. There's a lot of really boring stuff and minute stuff that just, are kind of the the grittiness of filmmaking. But yeah, I really enjoy writing. I really do. Uh, let's see. Let's see. What movie should you say you took influence from with Addict? Hereditary was one that was really big. The Babadook by Jennifer Kent, which is still one of the best horror movies I've seen in my life. Halloween by John Carpenter for sure. Uh, and then like not just horror, but Beautiful Boy, which is a very tragic movie about drug addiction. That was another one that really kind of helped me understand a little bit more about, drug addiction and how to kind of show that in such a medium and such an art form. So yeah, those are a few, but probably the big one is probably Hereditary, to be honest. Um, let's see. Could you explain more of what this is based on? I know it's about your brother, but could you add on to that? Yeah. So basically, my brother was a drug addict, um, and he was young. So it was like right after he was in. It was actually while he was in high school, but also like after too. My brother Seth he's somebody who's easily influenced, right? And he just kind of got in with the wrong crowd. So he was an addict, and we at first we didn't really think it was that big of a deal, you know. He just he did drugs, but it wasn't like it didn't feel like he changed. But then like you started seeing these red flags, right? Like anytime you're around him, he would just be kind of aggressive or maybe a little too relaxed, or there were just things that kind of happened, right? Um, and at times it was kind of unexplainable, but he ended up uh, having an overdose. And I was actually at school, like hundreds, actually thousands of miles away at school. And because I don't live anywhere near my family. And he was living with my dad at the time. And he had an overdose. And I remember getting a message, that they were taking him to the hospital, and we didn't really know much. I was kind of in the dark for a little bit, and then I want to say like maybe a few days later, I got the message that he was doing fine. He was being stable. They put him in they put him in rehab. Um, so it was kind of this progression. And by the time that I had learned about all these things that were new to me, because I didn't have anybody super close to me who was experiencing this type of trauma and these types of things. Um, I kind of just put my thoughts down on I remember I had this notebook thing. It was like a little tiny small little notepad, right? And I had an English class where my teacher was telling us like to write down how you feel, write down your emotions, write down things that you want to say. And I started writing actually part of the script for Addict, like this idea about like being afraid for someone you love, but also trying not to give into your own fears, give into like your own addictions in a way. And like conceptualizing everything at the time, I didn't realize that this was kind of the formula for writing a script. And then um about a month later, I would say, I kind of was just feeling down about everything. And, it wasn't just about Seth, but life in general. And my therapy was just to start writing a script about um, uh, writing something. So I was just like writing a script, and I think it was I want to say it was like a something. It was in the vein of like a Ted Bundy type of story. And then I got this idea. This idea came to me that like, why don't I just why don't I just like write out what I wrote in this little tiny notepad? And I started writing it out and like coming up with like the premise and the idea, and it formulated into Addict, which to me is more than a film. It's a passion project, and I can't wait to be able to work with talented people on this project and have it become part of their passion as well. Because I want this to be more than me. This is not just going to be, my film. I want this to be a labor of love, and I want this to be more than just me or anybody else. And yeah, so Addict, was conceptualized based on my own fears, my own not just my brother's addictions, but mine as well. Because we all struggle with addiction in some type of way. It could be even an addiction to, um, I don't know, being negative. Having addiction to watching movies. Like everyone has an addiction, and it's best to try to seek treatment in any way that we can, whatever that may be. And this is kind of a film that doesn't just deal with drug addiction, but also addiction as a whole. So I can't really give you too much because I don't want to reveal anything. I really am. I'm trying to hold a lot back because I want this film to shock you. And I was actually talking to Jackson, my friend Jackson, for those of you who know Jackson or don't know Jackson. But I was talking to Jackson, who's been on the channel a few times, yesterday, actually. And Jackson was telling me about what he was very nice, and was talking to me about like what he admired about the script, and what he was excited for, because he said that one thing about my script that he really appreciated was the fact that like it was so genuine and authentic, but also it's very ambiguous and ambitious. And I haven't shared the script with a lot of people. I shared it with Jackson, I shared it with Nate, because I knew that they'd give me honest feedback. And then that's kind of it. I've really been holding a lot. And actually, I don't even reveal, anything in the script so that way, like when Jackson watches it, he expects what's going to happen. Right. And he's also going to work on it with me. But in terms of like the meaning behind it, no one knows except for me. And I told my wife, and that's it. I'm keeping everything very close to the vest. And even when it releases, I'm not going to, reveal like what things mean, because I want you guys to kind of have your own um your own idea, right? Like I want you guys to kind of be able to see this film and just kind of figure out for yourselves what these things mean to you, right? So yeah, that's the best answer that I can give you. But I really appreciate that one. Thank you for asking that amazing question. Bernardo, how are you? Welcome in. Stranger Boy, what's up? How you doing? Let's see. Can't be here much. I just want to come by and I support you no matter what. Thank you, Bernardo. I appreciate that, man. What are you most excited for in the short, and where will it be available? So I'm most excited to be able to work with amazing people. That's really what I'm most excited about. And being able to see, not just my vision come to life, but theirs as well, and be able to like get a really good perspective from other people, because that's why I want to bring in like some incredibly talented people, because they might give me a perspective that I didn't see before. So I'm very excited about that. And it will be available I on YouTube at some point. I can't give you a specified date, because my plan is that I will be I'll be showcasing this hopefully at some film festivals. So I kind of want to hold off on letting you know when it will be available. I haven't even shot it yet either. But my goal is, if everything works out, it'll be on YouTube in late 2022, early 2023. We'll see. But that's why, like, if you want to, you can check out my campaign. There are certain things that you can get in the meantime, or before then, if you really want to kind of see everything that entails. You can check out more information below, in that link, for my Indiegogo campaign. Let's see. I'm super happy for you and that you're living your dream, because you're young and it takes most people a while. Yeah, I mean, I just want to do what makes me happy, right? I want to follow my passions, and you live once. So if you live once, you might as well do what you want to do, and what you're excited about. So yeah, this is really exciting. This is what I want to do for the rest of my life. And I've told everybody, like, I don't want to be like famous. Like I'm not trying to look to be like the next Tarantino or Christopher Nolan. Like it's not what I want to do at all. I want to be, a independent filmmaker who, makes enough to be able to support his family. Like that's really kind of all I want to do, and be able to like make movies for a living. It doesn't mean that I have to make millions of dollars. Because I think sometimes when you try to set yourself up for that, you're going to set yourself up for disappointment. Because you have to be realistic too. That's a lot of what it is. But we don't have to just talk about Addict, guys. Like this is an AMA. Ask me anything. Ask me anything movie related, TV show related. But if you, I mean, I love talking about my short film, and it's exciting. But yeah, we're just gonna have fun with it. Hopefully, we get more people on here. I know it's kind of late on the East Coast, but this time worked best for me with everything going on. So, rank the 4 Tommy Doyles from Halloween. Ooh, that's a cool one. So let's see. We got the OG Halloween. We got Tommy Doyle, which is Paul Rudd, and Halloween 6. We got Rob Zombie's Tommy Doyle, and we have Halloween Kills. Number 1 is OG Tommy Doyle. I really like that kid. Second, I'll go with Halloween Kills Tommy Doyle. Third will be Paul Rudd Tommy Doyle. I'm not a huge fan of Paul Rudd in Paul Michael Rudd, I should say. That's his actual name in Halloween 6. Paul Rudd, I love Paul Rudd now, but I did not like him in Halloween 6. And then I'll go Rob Zombie's Tommy Doyle and Rob Zombie's Halloween, because he's not very memorable, if I'm being completely honest. I couldn't even like put a face to Tommy Doyle and Rob Zombie's Halloween right now. I'm just so disinterested in Rob Zombie's Halloween. Which, by the way, guys, like, what are you guys' thoughts on the news about his wife being, of course, one of the Munsters in his new Munsters project? I'm still gonna watch it. Like, I'm still interested in it. I wonder a lot of things about it, though. Is it going to be family friendly? That's my first thing. Like, can Rob Zombie actually keep himself contained to make it that? I don't know. I honestly don't know. And then I don't. Sharon Moon Zombie, I gets his wife, but like, why? Why do we see her in every freaking thing that he does? She's not a good actress. Not good at all. How are you, Joey? Welcome in. What about that project with Fanboy? Anything that can be released yet? Right now we are working through certain things. So those of you who don't know, Fanboy is one of my friends that I met through Twitch. Me and him are actually, I'll tell you guys, because we've kind of already announced it on Twitch a little bit, but we're actually gonna be starting a podcast. But I can't really release details of like when. We are gonna work through some stuff. I know he's busy right now this weekend. He has a wedding to attend, but Fanboy's become one of my best friends in social media. He's an awesome dude. And we'll have guests and everything too. It'll be fun. We're still trying to figure out a name, but we want to kind of talk about, like, certain things going on and in pop culture and stuff. It's gonna be cool, and it'll be on YouTube. And I'll let you guys know more when I know more. Like, we're still working through things, but it's something that we definitely want to do and be able to just kind of talk and hang out and have like a structured podcast show. Like, it's something that I've always wanted to do. So it's going to be really cool to do it with him, because me and him have a really good flow of conversation. Let's see. Yep. I'm a fan of Halloween 6 and Paul Rudd, but he wasn't very good in it. Yeah. I don't even like Halloween 6 that much, to be honest. For me, oh man, I think I like Halloween 5 more than Halloween 6. I just don't like the fact that Michael rapes his niece like that. Just no, I hate that. And impregnates her and stuff. Like, there's some really weird things that they do. Um, I just don't know, right? Like, but I mean, it's Halloween movie. Like, any Halloween movie in the franchise, I tend to usually gravitate towards October. For me, every month is Halloween month. That's why, like, when I see people that are just like, "Oh, it's October, let's just talk about horror movies," like, it's cool, but also at the same time, I'm like, you could talk about horror whenever you want. It doesn't have to just be October. But nah, I talk about, like, I've actually changed my channel to where I'm just kind of talking about horror and Star Wars, because it's the two things that I'm most passionate about. Like, I realize I just want to talk about things I'm passionate about, and not have to, conform to the idea of just let's talk about every new release, and let's do these trailer reactions to this. And like, it's cool that I mean, I have friends that do that, and that's cool. I'm happy that they do that. But like, that's just not me. It's just not, I've never enjoyed it. And I want to do things differently. I want to make interesting, like, ranking videos and interesting list videos and things that are against the grain, like, different. And I think a lot of the inspiration that I've gotten that from is Nate. Being friends with Nathan Hale Classics, I think is his name now. He changes his name so often, I don't even know. But it's, to me, I think it's best that I do stuff that I'm passionate about and like having people see that. And like the only thing I'll review, and I've said this, but I'll say it again, like the only movies that I will review from now on is like any impressive horror movie that like really strikes me. Um, Halloween movies, I will be reviewing Halloween Ends because I'm so passionate about Halloween, and Star Wars. Like anything dealing with those three things, like that's what I'm going to review. But yeah. Have a great night, Michelle. Thank you for joining, and I hope to see you soon. Thank you, Michelle. Enjoy your show. So that'll be fun. Um, let's see. To be honest, don't think he can. LOL. Don't think he can. Who? Fanboy? I sorry. What? I have no idea what you're talking about right now. Sorry, man. I honestly never seen his Rob Zombie film. I only know about his music. I would say this, Joey. If you're ever interested, he's a acquired taste for sure. You have to really you have to be really okay with excessive gore and violence and um uh nudity and language, like especially language. But if there's any movie that, like, if you ever want to dabble in the Rob Zombie space, and I'm not saying you have to, right? But if you ever were to dabble in it, I would suggest Devil's Rejects. That's like the only movie to me that is actually good. Granted, I haven't seen what's that movie called? The oh my gosh, I'm blanking on it. Something Salem, Witches of Salem or something. I can't remember the one that he did, where his wife was the lead actress. You know what? I'm gonna look it up because it's gonna drive me nuts if I don't know this. Rob Zombie films. The Lords of Salem. That's the only one I've never seen. Everything else I have seen by him, but I've never seen The Lords of Salem. And of course, I'm going to see The Munsters. Like anything that guy does, like I'm going to be interested because I don't know. He's just, I don't know. I want to believe in him. uh, let's see. A what episode? Maybe we'll figure it out. I know we wanted to do. We'll probably do a bunch of episodes with different people and have like especially like Remy and stuff on there. So yeah, we'll figure out all the details. Have I watched Trick or Treat? Yes, I have. Great movie. Really good movie. Not gonna lie, Candyman sucked. Yeah, the new one. I wasn't a big fan of it, unfortunately. I wanted to really like it, but um, yeah, I didn't think it was that good, if I'm being completely honest. I like the original, but I don't like the new one. What year of the 80s was your favorite in terms of horror movies? Ooh. Oh man. It's like a tough question. 1988 had Halloween 4, so that's pretty significant. And I love Halloween 4 so much. So let me look up 1988 horror movies. Okay, I'm not very good with movie release dates. 1988 horror movies. All right, let's see. Halloween 4, Child's Play came out in 1988. Friday 13th Part 7, Nightmare on Elm Street Part 4, which I don't like that movie. That movie actually really sucks. Poltergeist 3, Sleepaway Camp 2, which I actually don't mind that movie. That one's actually not bad. Critters 2. Man, it's kind of tough. Horror comedies. Yeah, let me look at another year that's coming to mind. 1986. I feel like there's like decent ones in 86. Yeah, there's Friday the 13th Part 6, Poltergeist 2, which is pretty decent. Aliens. I mean, I don't really count that as a horror movie, but it counts it as a horror movie. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go 1986. There's some decent movies here. There's some like decent movies. I'll go 86. That's the year I'll go with. 88 is very close, but I gotta go 86. Favorite and least favorite version of the Halloween theme. The OG Halloween theme from the first movie is my favorite. Least favorite, maybe Rob Zombie's Halloween. They changed too much of it. Rob Zombie making a clean movie? Yeah, I don't think he can. Like I don't think he can. That's the thing at the end of the day is I really don't think that Rob Zombie's capable of making something that's like not even family friendly, but just something that's like more family oriented. You know, it's I don't know. I really wish that I could give him the benefit of the doubt. I don't think I can. I don't think that he's capable of doing it. Let's see. Rob Zombie making a clean movie. Is that possible? Again, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how the Munsters is, man. I wouldn't be surprised at all if it's like this isn't your grandparents' Munsters. Like I wouldn't be surprised. I'm kind of expecting it to be like that because that's all Rob Zombie can do. Um, let's see. You need a Remy episode. I agree, dude. I love Remy so much. Remy Sefi is an incredible musician. I love that man. Yeah, go download his album on Spotify right now. Nick, I honestly love what you do with your channel. It's very awesome. If I started doing YouTube videos, I would probably focus on ranking videos and analysis videos. Thanks, Joey. I appreciate it. Yeah, I like doing what I do, man. I really wanted to make my channel because I used to do like new movie releases and I competed with everybody in doing like the new rankings and I really didn't like it. It was just stressful and I just felt like any time that I was trying to go against like that type of content, I would struggle. And it was because I think people got used to me doing movie reviews. And it's hard, man, because like you have to like go and watch a movie like day it drops and then like go home, record your review, edit it real quick, and just put it out there. And a lot of the times I felt like I wasn't proud of those videos. They were just basically like the run of the mill, everything that everyone else was doing. And I was just like, I don't want to do this. Like I'm competing against the clock. I'm competing against everyone else. Cause once you wait like Saturday, boom, that's over. It's over, and I didn't want to do that anymore. So, when I was rebranding everything, I really wanted to focus on the things that I love, which is horror, Star Wars, and, kind of just making films about my filmmaking journey or making videos about my filmmaking journey. And the thing is like, it's really become more about horror now. And I love it. I love it, man. I love talking about horror. I'm so passionate about horror. I love the horror community. Like when I watch people's videos, I usually tend to watch horror community people's videos. People like my buddy Need Gore, Grande's Graveyard. Like there's so many amazing content creators in the horror community space that I just got to the point where I was like, I just want to, make video content on horror movies and talking about, horror because it's my favorite genre. I love horror so much. And that's like every story that I have written so far or like, have conceptualized and projects that I'm pursuing in the future for filmmaking, like they're all, directly linked to horror because I love the genre so much. And it's a genre that I fell in love with when I was a kid. I just love that feeling of, suspense and, you know, uncertainty. Like I love that. So yeah, I appreciate that, man. Let's see. Got back from my cousin's place. What up? How's it going, Bernardo? We've just been hanging out. Remy's also on Amazon Music, YouTube, and you can drop in and request stuff live on Twitch. Absolutely. I wonder, wait, he's probably streaming right now. I'm gonna go ahead and drop a lurk. Let me drop a lurk on this man. Yep, there he is. I requested I actually redeemed a song, so I want to see if he's gonna play it tonight, but that's what I'll do after the stream. Listen a little bit. Man, we only have 3 people in here. What's going on tonight, guys? What's going on? We need more peeps in here. We need more peeps in here. This isn't going to be a very long live stream. I guess it's a busy night. I've usually always had more than 3 people, so I'm kind of surprised, but it is what it is. Let's see. Top 3 favorite Friday 13th films. Friday Part 4 is my favorite. Final Chapter is my favorite movie out of the Friday 13th franchise. Um, I'm just gonna say it. Friday 13th, the remake, probably my second favorite. I really like that movie. And then Jason Lives Part 6 is probably number 3 for me. I like the Friday 13th movies. I don't like all of them. There are some crap movies to me. But you can have fun with Friday the 13th. And that's the thing that I love about that franchise the most. Like every movie you watch, you'll get some enjoyment out of it in just different strides in different ways, you know. So yeah, my favorite though by far is the is part 4, the final chapter. That one is actually like suspenseful. Want to play Sea of Thieves sometime? Yeah, I downloaded it. I was gonna play with Fanboy, but I just haven't gotten to it yet. We've been playing a lot of Back for Blood, so let's see. Mine are third is Friday 6th, Jason Lives. Friday remake. Hey, look at that. We have the same exact list. That is amazing. That's actually really insane. We have the exact same list. I like the Friday the 13th remake. I don't know why people hate on that movie. I think that movie's awesome. Like, I actually think it's really good. Trent is a terrible character, but like there's a ton of characters like that, you know? Oh man. I feel like my voice is like or my mouth is so dry for some reason. Co-stream, maybe. Maybe we'll have to do that, man. I'd be down. Um, I can't wait to work with you. Helping other filmmakers is so special. I'll help you in advance behind the scenes because I have experience in a lot of ups and downs. Yeah, I mean, I, I'm excited to work with some incredible people, and Jackson is one of the people that I'm very excited about working with, and I know he's already given me some really great input and stuff. So it's gonna be a lot of fun, man. I'm taking this seriously. This isn't something that I'm taking lightly. Like this is the next stride in my journey, and this is everything to me. So appreciate it, man. Some people hate Trent, but I find him to be a fun jerk. Yeah, like I just don't. I don't hate the actor, right? Like he actually ended up getting a great death, and even the actor said like he hates his character. He's despicable. But the thing is like every movie in the franchise has a character you don't like. I think the most annoying character in the franchise in history is Shelly from part 3. I can't stand Shelly. I just think he's really annoying and just really pathetic. But like there are some not great characters in the franchise, but there's also great characters in the franchise, man. Like I really like Amy Steele from part 2. I'm trying to think of what her character's name is, but I'm blanking on it right now. Um, Jenny from part 2. That's what her name is. Jenny. She's better than Alice. Oh, sorry guys. I'm like tired. Take it serious with it, but also have fun at the same time. Yeah, but for me, it's like it's going to be a fun time, but it's also going to be stressful. Like the whole process of it is just going to be very stressful, and it's because I'm so tapped into, having it be serious. Like it's gonna be kind of dull a little bit, and I've kind of already told Jackson, like the thing is like when we're on set, like yeah, there's gonna be times where we can have fun, but a lot of it is going to be hustle and hustle and hustle and hustle to get stuff done. Um, and so like I'm excited for that, man. Like this is so much. This means everything to me. So I'm very excited. I'm very excited. We still have a while until I shoot, so I'm not really kind of like in the mental state yet to like really prepare for that, but I know I'll get there once the the new year strikes. So it's gonna be kind of crazy and a lot of fun. But yeah, keep firing questions in. Hopefully we get some more people in here. There's only 4 people um in the chat right now, which is kind of crazy. Um, let me see here. Uh, okay. Yeah, I don't know how much longer we're gonna stream here, guys. I don't know how much longer. I tried the problem with StreamYard that I've seen is like because I wanted to get out the notification to everybody that I was streaming like 2 days ago, but for some reason it doesn't freaking show up. Like when you schedule something in advance, which I did with this, like the intention is that it's going to be up on your like channel, or like people are going to be able to see it, but it doesn't do that. So I got to find like some way to like to do better with that, because it's really annoying having to basically have it show up moments before you start streaming, because it's like it feels so spur of the moment, but it's not in a way. I don't know. There's gonna be more content coming up this upcoming week, though. I will be honest, the Villeneuve ranking is not happening. I've been dropping the ball. I just haven't had a lot of time to really kind of invest watching Villeneuve's filmography. And I think it's okay. I think it was maybe wishful thinking for me to think that I could get through his filmography. I didn't realize too that he's actually directed a lot of movies. And I thought maybe, Enemy was his first, and then I could kind of just get through the rest of them, or Incendies or whatever. Like that was the first, and then there's only like 4 or 5. No, there's like 10 or more. Like there's a ton. And so that's not happening, unfortunately. Hopefully at some point I can give that to you guys, but it's not going to happen in October. But the videos that are happening is the Midsommar Second Chance video should be up Monday. Next week, I'll have a video on Halloween 3 that I'm very excited about for Spirit of the Witch. And then Friday is going to be the top 10 best horror films from the 2000s. And I think Thursday night, I think I'll be doing another live stream, doing a commentary on Halloween 2. So I'm still trying to plan everything. I'll let you guys know when everything's happening, but that's kind of the plan right now in terms of next week, in terms of schedule. Have you seen movies that made us on Netflix? Because in one of the new episodes, yeah, I know Nate said something about that. I am planning on watching that, actually. It's in my watch list on Netflix. It's in my queue. I got to get to it, but I do plan on watching that. There's like some really good ones too. There's like not just Halloween, but like other horror movies and stuff, which is exciting. Halloween 2 commentary. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited about it. And I usually like to do a video on like a Halloween movie every year that's different. And in terms of like my time doing the commentary stuff, like I don't know, like Halloween 2, it'll be fun, but like I don't know if I'm just gonna keep doing it every year. It's just I don't really have a lot to say. I feel like sometimes it's just me like watching a movie and just chatting with you guys, which sometimes that's the most fun thing, right? But yeah, I think I'm gonna end this live. I think it was unsuccessful in a way, but it's not your guys' fault. I appreciate everybody for being here. If you're watching on the replay, thank you for watching. I got to figure out StreamYard, because I'm kind of annoyed that it didn't notify people at all, really, until like last minute, and I don't know why. Maybe it's like settings or something. I have to look into it. But I think I'm going to end the stream. I think I'm going to do another video on Sunday for the last moments of my Indiegogo campaign. So stay tuned for that. It'll be a very short video. And if you guys want, you can check out my Indiegogo campaign link down below. And hopefully the next time I do an AMA, it's a little bit more planned out, and not, well, it was planned out, but it's a little bit more of a heads up for all of you guys. And yeah, thank you guys for stopping in. Bernardo, Stranger Boy, Michelle, Art, What. Thank you guys. You guys are awesome. You're the best. And also Joey as well. Thank you, Joey. But yeah, I will see you guys later. I'll be streaming on Twitch probably in about the next hour and a half or so. I kind of want to just relax a little bit, but yeah, guys, I'll see you later. I'll have a video on Sunday, probably for the last moments of my campaign. So stay tuned for that. It'll be a very quick video. And then I'll see you guys on Monday. So, all right, guys, thank you for watching. Peace.